Hey guys, what is up? Ando here today bringing you guys another cartoon creepypasta. In this cartoon creepypasta, we are reading the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles lost episode, Dawn of the Dread. If you guys want to read the story, a link will be down in the description below, as long with my Twitter, my Instagram, all my social media, so be sure to follow me on all my social media. I'd appreciate it. My Patreon and my PayPal are down there if you also want to help me out. And also, if you guys think you guys are going to enjoy, be sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button below, and also leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what other creepypastas you guys would like to see. So with that said, let's go ahead and get right into this. Has anyone heard of the alleged Lost Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles episode? Its name was Dawn of the Dread and was one of the early season 2 episodes. There's no official reference to it, and evidence of its existence is quite scant, but accounts that can be found seem consistent in their detail. Leonardo wakes up and looks around him before getting out of bed. The picture quality is quite poor and the animation is jittery. There is no background music and the only sound you can hear is a ticking clock. Leonardo then mutters something to himself, but his voice seems muffled and it's difficult to make out what he is saying. Suddenly, a male voice can be heard in the background, though the voice isn't recognizable and doesn't seem to belong to any of the show's regular characters. "Are you up yet?" is all it says. It is difficult to tell if Leonardo responds to the strange voice or not, but he leaves his room and heads to the living area of the lair. The lair seems empty. Neither Splinter nor the other turtles are anywhere to be found, and the living area is quite messy. He finds a pizza box on the kitchen table, but upon opening it, finds a very old and moldy pizza with hundreds of insect carcasses on it. At this point, Leonardo decides to leave their lair and goes looking for his coat. The picture suddenly switches to black for about 10 seconds, as if for advertisements. Some say a very faint whispering can be heard if the volume is turned up high. The scene then switches back to Leonardo walking through the sewers. The picture quality is now very poor. The backgrounds looked rushed in their design and don't loop properly in their repetition. What follows is a scene with Leonardo standing and looking into a sewer stream. He is not moving and the only animation is the slow movement of the water, with what sounds like a dripping noise playing in the background. After a few seconds, Michelangelo suddenly drifts into frame. He is otherwise motionless, he just seems to be slowly drifting by, face up with his eyes wide open in a vacant stare. His tone is sickly green and his face is slightly sunken. Leonardo stylically watches Michelangelo's clearly lifeless body drift by before slowly moving on. Leonardo is now walking the streets. It is somewhat dark. There is no one around and none of the businesses seem to be open. With many seeming abandoned and derelict, he doesn't seem to be going anywhere, just wandering aimlessly as there is nowhere to go. He passes the Channel 6 building. It is clearly vacant. He decides to rest on a street bench and it begins testing his turtle. Calm, but there is no reply to any of his calls and he angrily thrusts the device on the ground, smashing it. Suddenly, the unidentified male voice reiterates, "Are you up yet?" to which Leonardo doesn't seem to respond, instead just sitting and staring at the broken turtle com. "They're gone," the voice it quietly utters, followed by an extremely loud tearing scream. "They're gone, gone, gone," after which Leonardo starts cringing in wild agony, screaming in pain and furiously punching himself in the head. Loud banging and high-pitched scraping sounds now fill the scene. Strange moving black shapes start forming around Leonardo and circling him, some appearing to rush towards him in a violent manner before suddenly disappearing, their victim too afraid to look at him. The picture goes to loud static for several minutes until it suddenly ends. Alright guys, if you guys have enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button below, leave a comment in the comment section below telling me what other cartoon creepypastas you guys would like to see. We are up to 6,650 subscribers. I appreciate that, guys. Let's see if we can get up to like 7,000 within like 2 or 3 weeks from now, guys. Alright, this has been Andal. Peace out.